I just spent $40,000 on this industrial CNC lathe from China, and it's already broken. Let's fix it. Now, you might be able to tell there are two alarms on my screen when I boot up the machine. The first one is for the C-axis not being at home. If I go into home mode and then hit my C-axis button, my spindle will orient itself and that C-axis alarm goes away. However, I still have an alarm for the 8th hardware axis. What is the 8th hardware axis? Sorry for all the noise, it's an industrial machine. If we go back here to the control cabinet, we see this servo driver right here has error 43 on it. I don't know what any of these fucking errors mean. Luckily, I have a direct line to the engineers who designed this machine, so I got some answers. In fact, when I bought this lathe, I flew to China first so that I could talk to the engineers and see the assembly process to kind of get an idea if I would be comfortable working on this lathe myself. That's what you sacrifice when you buy one of these lathes. You know that if it breaks, you are going to be the one who has to fix it. There are no service techs, and that's either a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you are. Since I fix my own stuff, I got the discount on the machine, and I could fix it myself, hopefully. So after talking with the engineers, sending them my issues, my symptoms, and the codes, they said that has to be the encoder signal from the tool changer turret encoder. Let me show you what I mean. Here is the tool changer, and here is the gearbox, the servo, and the encoder for said tool changer. Let's get this open. First things first though, tie up my hair for safety and lock out, tag out the machine. Cool. There's my last screw. And then just this lifting eye. Boom. Let's take a look at our tool changer system here. We have our tool holder, we have our gearbox, we have some hydraulic locking lines to kind of lock this thing in place. And then we have our servo and our servo encoder. This servo is dumb. It doesn't know where it's at, and it needs this encoder to tell the motor where it is. So I have got the motor control here. This powers the motor, and that looks fine. However, I found some water inside the servo encoder plug, and these wires are very tiny and they've been twisted. In fact, when I was pulling on this wire right here, there was a single thread holding it on and it just snapped off. So I think we have a broken connection here. And if we go back to the back, I'll show you exactly where this goes. So we have our encoder. The signal goes through here, through this plug, through this loom, through a bunch of channels, through this kind of ferrite damper here, just to kind of keep the signals clean, and then right into this plug. Plug CN2. The only reason I know that is because the engineer said, that's the plug, make sure you check this out. And that's what we're gonna do. And now I'm gonna take a shit ton of photos of this connector here, what wires go to where, and then I'm going to snip these wires way back here and start fresh. Once some of these wires have been bent and fatigued, there's no point in trying to resolder this. This is a lost cause. These things are fatigued, they're broken. We just need to start again. I don't really like this. I'm considering just stripping my leads from the machine and just soldering those straight together. But I do want to check, make sure there still is an error in this. Obviously this wire fell out, but if there's another issue, if there's another broken connection in here, then I know that's my problem. Because I did try to touch this and restart the machine, and I was still having issues. So I'm gonna use my continuity checker, kind of take this apart and see where my issue is. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there was my second broken connection. Yeah, just completely snapped off. Okay, so that makes me happier. I didn't have to cut this end off, but I don't trust anything that was done with this, so I'm just gonna pop this apart, clear off this side, desolder these connections, go to the machine, solder this side, solder the other side, connect it, and if my machine doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. So this better work. All right, I don't think there's any comfortable way to do this. You just kind of get into it. This is not gonna work. I need like a magnetic holder to hold this. If I was doing this on a bench, it'd be fine, but nope. Okay, change of plans. All right, I've stripped both of these wires back a little bit, left them bare, and I'm just going to twist them together, solder them, cover them in waterproof heat shrink, give it a nice bundle of electrical tape, and put it out of the way somewhere. It's just, that's the only way I could guarantee that there's not going to be a broken connection by the time I put together this janky system. Okay, green to blue straight. Okay, after an hour of careful looking and soldering, I think I have the order correct. The wires are all different colors. So I'm going to separate these. They're not shielded or shrouded or anything. I'm going to turn the machine on, and if I don't have an error, I will be happy. Okay, come on, come on. Okay, we still have an error, but fuck. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm gonna double check my wiring, and then if not, I'm gonna force reset that home. See if that makes it happy. Well, I don't know. It doesn't work. I power cycled it. I double checked all my leads. I triple checked all my leads. I checked the servo power, and that was fine. I don't fucking know. So I'm just gonna wait till China wakes back up and then give him a call. China says, I checked the video I recorded again and found our file should have an error. Oh. The engineer says their file contains an error. They told me how to reset the turret position, and the order of operations on the buttons was slightly wrong. So every time I tried to do it their way, it would alarm out and get more pissed at me. So basically what I was doing was going into parameters, all parameters, tool changer axis, and then this parameter, when you change it to 1, it allows you to manually rotate this turret and tell it where home is. Well, I was able to rotate it by pressing a different button than they told me. I had to press this button to unlock it, not the home button. So, I figured that out. It works now. I need to cover up my bare wires in here. But man, this has been a long fucking day. This has been like 5 hours fucking with this. Alright, let's put it back together and then do a full power reset, home out, try to make a part, and if we can make a part, then I'll be happy. I'm being very careful with this. This has been a goddamn roller coaster, but let's do a full power on, home out, and test it, make it run apart, and see if it actually works. The symptoms I was having before was small incremental moves of the tool changer were fine. I guess it doesn't need one of those connectors in there to do that, but when it made like a 360 or whatever, then it would freak out. So I'm gonna make it do that. I'm gonna make it do all the tool changes it didn't want to do before. I'm gonna make it run apart, and then I'm gonna go home, drink a beer, because it's like beer 45 right now. I'm gonna run through this random ass program, dry run here, and we're gonna see. Door open, no coolant. Slow as fuck. Let's test it. Alright, tool 3 is coming up. I'm not happy. It's going 15 more millimeters. I'm happy with that. It's doing threading. Tool 3 is in fact tool 3. And then it should go home. Optional stop is off. Should go straight through that MO1. Fuck! God damn it! Oh no! Shit. Fuck, we're not... Fuck. I don't fucking know. You know, if I program the same goddamn thing in there, if I make it go from tool 3 to tool 1, then to tool 7, it's fine. But if I go from tool 3 to tool 7, it's not fine. I don't know. I'm going home. Okay, back for day 3 of trying to figure this out. Turns out these are not ferrite. They're not meant for filtering out some of the frequencies here. These are backup batteries for these drives. And I have 2 of them open. The engineer seems to think that maybe the servo driver backup battery is bad. So I'm going to power up the machine, hot swap my battery for the tool changer into the battery for the y-axis, I believe this is, and see if that fixes the problem. If it is, then I can just order a new battery and we're good. Come on, if it's this battery, I'll be so happy. I don't have high hopes for this. Okay, we're gonna go. No, that didn't fix it. So, I don't fucking know. I don't know at this point. I fixed it. Are you ready for this bullshit? Okay, so I'm gonna go into the parameters, which you shouldn't have to fuck with on a brand new machine. If I go to position, go into my parameters, go into all parameters, tool changer axis. The tool changer working speed, it was set to like 120. All right, I've set it back to the factory setting. Tool changer working speed, that's how fast it rotates. It's 120. I don't know if that's degrees per minute or second, whatever. So we're back to that. Go back to my program, execute it from tool 3. It's gonna go to tool 3, just fine. Beautiful, it went to tool 3. It's gonna run a ghost pass here. This is gonna be fine. And then it's gonna try to change to tool 7 and it's going to alarm. Watch this. Okay. Basically what I've been doing is fucking with every single parameter one at a time, seeing what it does. All right, it's gonna try to change. Boom, alarm out. See, great. Reset it, send the tool changer home. Now it knows where it's at. Go to position, parameter, all parameters, tool changer axis. I'm gonna just eyeball it here, change it to 50. I don't know what unit this is, tool changer working speed, reset that, apply the parameter, go to program, start from current line. Now, change to tool 3. Runs its ghost pass. And now the tool changer is going to rotate slower. All the other alarm times, all the timeout, all that shit, it's all the same. Okay, it's gonna get sent home. It's gonna rotate. Boom. It makes it to tool 7. That's it, it works. Should I have had to do that to get my brand new machine running? No. But I found a solution, okay? I resoldered the entire fucking encoder board in there. Whatever, I swapped around batteries. The whole issue was just a parameter being slightly out of range. Normally, this machine could probably do that 120 units per second or whatever that it rotates at. But I guess this one is either too tight, maybe the bearings are brand new and they need to be worn in, whatever. Either way, I can make parts now and I don't have to modify my program to make the tool changer do stupid shit. We're good. Hi, future Caylee here. I still love this machine, by the way. I've been working on it for a few weeks since I made that video and it's an excellent machine. For $40,000 installed, by the way, that's all, every single cost I have into that is about 40 grand, which is amazing for a fully loaded multi-axis mill-turned system with a bar feeder. You're not gonna get that. Like, I don't know where you're going. You're never gonna find something that affordable that works pretty damn well right out the box. There's always gonna be teething issues with new machinery. I've been working in manufacturing engineering. Well, I've been a machinist my whole career, and the end of that career was manufacturing engineering. It's always weird If you get a brand new machine that comes from Germany or Japan, I don't care if it's $2 million, there's going to be weird issues. The only difference is when you buy that, I don't know, $2 million machine, is a Japanese dude is going to show up with that machine and he's going to set up all the parameters. Like, that's just how it works. You get a Hermle, a little German dude is going to show up and he's going to set that thing up and it's going to work when he's done. But we're talking orders of magnitude out of my price range. Like, we're talking millions, not 40K. Like, 40K is nothing when it comes to industrial machinery. And I just want to say, super happy with SmartLathe. They're not financially giving me any incentive to talk nice about them. Those guys over there, they're super great. I think they make excellent budget machines, and you should check them out. Just know, it's not a beginner piece of equipment. You have to kind of know what you're doing. And honestly, you should know what you're doing working with these machines. They're dangerous, but they're very powerful. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.